What's up, Soil Sisters?
Whew. Soil family. Let's see. Do we have a chat tonight? We do.
Hmm.
Whew, y'all. Let's speak to some people first. Hello, everyone. Says my Renaissance grandma. I thought about you. Oh, Psalms 146. What is up, soil sister? Let me see if I can see up here this far. See how good these four eyes is.
Yeah, I take these things off.
Yeah. No.
What's Grandma?
GT
Psalm
Junior.
146.
You got it.
GT, what's up, GT?
I saw Deb Miami.
Deb Miami, what's going on?
Oh,
Deb Miami, are you in Miami?
Are you in Miami?
What's going on, fam?
Ruth in Georgia, backyard garden. What's up, soil
up,
sister?
Ruth in Georgia.
Halal is in the
Halal. What's up, halal? What's going on, fam?
Let's see who else we got here. And Dale. Hello, soil family.
Hey, Andale.
Hey, Dale. Cassandra and Cassandra's South Fulton Garden.
Oh, what's up, Cassandra?
Robin Caesar.
What's up?
Miami Beach. Ronnie Weaver. I see some plants. Y'all shopping.
Yeah.
Well, look.
I think shopping is an understatement.
They say shop till you drop. We went to a nursery, and the last one, and the guy said, I'm gonna show you where to park because you shouldn't be driving here. I'm like, oh, okay. Bobby was like, tell him no. I was scared to get out the car, to be honest with you, because every time we got in the car, we had a load. But yeah, shop till you drop. S&MJ Garden.
What's up, sis?
Did I say Ronnie Weaver? That's my girl. What's up, Ronnie?
What's up, Ronnie?
She said Miami Beach. We are headed to Miami Beach tomorrow.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I don't even want to see a nursery. I'm going to be like, look, because we nursery in again Sunday. Tomorrow is our vacation day. Say that, shop till low. Hey, Lynn's life lesson. Shop till you drop. Really? Yeah. I got my bathing suit. Got to tuck and roll because look, we stay beside this excellent restaurant. We got so much food last night. We got enough dinner for the night, which I'm very happy of because I don't feel like going nowhere. What y'all looking?
Yeah, I think we found everything.
Everything plus some. So there's one nursery we go to. We always find something spoon in with sunshine. What's up, Wally?
What's up,
Did I see you today, Wally? But as a matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, because I thought I saw somebody famous yesterday. I ain't go all crazy. It wasn't Wally, but today I saw a post and I said, "That's who I thought that was yesterday." Getting in that car. Of course, my husband ain't. I see everything. I'm a nosy driver. I'm not gonna lie. We got here in good time. Always great trip down. With the traffic, it's all good. I'm the driver. I got this. Even though my passenger seat driver, he be doing his thing over there, but
stayed up the whole time, right?
You did. We'll take a little nod. You tried. I think we were maybe 45 minutes out of Miami, and you finally nodded. But yeah, he did good, y'all.
Guys, it's been one of them days, man. I mean, we had so much fun. It was so much to do, and probably could have kept going if we had a bigger vehicle. And I'm glad we don't, because we just spent a lot of money.
And like I kept saying, no, babe, don't get that. Let's just wait. No, I'm gonna go ahead and get that one. And then he come out there with three more trees. I'm like, well, come on, well, pick. I'm here for it. So but it was fun.
Yeah, we down here, and
who is this guy?
That's one of the things we actually. I don't know.
He an actor. That's De Niro, right? Or is that him? But that's who I thought I saw yesterday getting in
Yeah,
that
I don't know
room.
who that is.
You don't know him?
No.
I wish I could show y'all. Who are these guys? The one in the all black. Who? What's his name? He an actor, and I see him, but I don't know who he is. Got them tree Junior. Don't ever think you're gonna come down here and get back to Alaska.
You talking about get them trees?
Get them trees. Look, and go back to Alaska because you be like, yeah, cuz see what had happened was because your wife gonna be like, look,
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
That's not Al Pacino, is it?
I don't know. I mean, I'm asking you because I don't know actors and actresses.
It can't be Al Pacino, but I ain't used to seeing Al Pacino with a beard and mustache either. So.
Oh, is that Al Pacino? Hey,
That might be. Yeah, it's different.
Al Pacino, Scarface. Ew. That so look, yesterday I said, I know that dude looked like somebody famous, but when he got in the car.
You do that with Al Pacino though. That can't be Al Pacino.
When he got in the car, the windows were so dark. My husband couldn't see him. So let me see.
Yeah, he's older now. He don't look nothing like that now.
Wait a minute. There we go. See? The
you
one
seen him
in
in some of his recent movies.
all black.
That's his old look.
Oh, so that definitely wasn't him. But yeah, I saw a dude that looked like that yesterday. I was like, I know him, but I don't know his name. Some good trees still available. Val, see, we did leave some. We left a lot, honestly. So yeah, that's what Bobby, that's Al Pacino. Okay. How you doing? SoilFamily, I sent you something. I don't know what day it was because today Friday, so I got my days mixed up. But I hope you get this one. Let me know. Keep me posted. Any prepper groups in Miami area. I don't know if it's any in Miami, but let me tell you, to connect with people on YouTube is amazing. Because that's when you start finding people. So that's a great question to ask. You know, when you come in here, you can drop SoilFamily if you have a channel. And Nightbot, you can talk about your grow zone and ask questions because it could be someone in this area that can help you or somebody that's from here or close to here. But let me tell you, what do you think about Homestead, Miami area?
Man.
Hey, Cheryl Faulkner.
Homestead is nothing but farm
agriculture.
Yeah, it's all about growing. That whole town, it seems like it's about growing. So,
I mean, everywhere.
Yeah, it kind of, since I've never been in the country, you know, where, you know, a lot of growing was going on, this is what I imagined it looked like. You know, coming down here, seeing all the fruit trees, like they have mango trees on the side of the road with a sign bam in it, you know, like yard sale or something. You know, they rows of fruit trees just lining the sidewalk. And I'm sitting there like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
You know, so
and it's houses, you know, it's not a storefront or something. They turn their house into a money-making business because it's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good business. But you see things like avocado trees everywhere.
Yes, a lot of them. A lot of them. It seems like it's more avocado trees than anything, but there's a lot of mango trees. I mean, bananas, everything, just everywhere. So it's amazing. It's a different place to come. You know, if you haven't been here, it is a great place to come and visit.
And the
Orlando,
hey Orlando,
what's up,
I saw Walter Williams in the chat.
Robin
Caesar. Yeah, I think I spoke to her. There we go, Walter Williams.
What's up, Walter?
The funny thing about the avocado trees are they are like pine trees or oak trees to us. You see them everywhere in Savannah, on private property, on side of the road, line the curb and you see, I've been saying all day, I've been mocking Orlando all day, dripping.
Talk about dripping.
Dripping avocados down here. Everywhere. Avocados and Logan.
What's up, Dosha?
Hey,
girl. Sorry, sister.
Driving on the way to F2%. Hey, you the hardest working woman in America.
Yes.
We appreciate
always
you.
Going and doing.
But what else did we see that broke our heart? Dragon fruit.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. No, what was funny that bought the dragon fruit? He didn't buy, like we buy cuttings. Well, we don't buy cuttings, but normally you buy a cutting. Sometimes it will be rooted. When I say he bought a cutting that was rooted, he bought the entire post. The pot and a big old.
So what they have around some of the farms, they have a wooden post and a wire going around, 3 wires going around or what. Mm-hmm. And each post, I guess they utilize all the space to have a bunch of dragon fruit growing. Well, it looked like instead of just getting the cutting, they pulled the whole post up out the ground that had tons of dragon fruit on it. It had actually fruit on the thing, and he had it on the back of his truck. So he like, I want it all.
He said, I want it all. I ain't leaving nothing for nobody. I mean, you got to go over there to get them. But he had the whole plant. But you see normally things like dragon fruit plants that the fruit falling off is ripe. Mm-hmm. And it's so much in it. To us, it's like, man, look at all that dragon fruit just falling on the ground, or it's just there. But it's so much.
Yeah, the stuff that we prize, the thing, that costs so much money to us and we think it's so valuable, they don't really worry about too much, like, what's the name of that plant? Is it Monstera?
The Monstera.
That's like a weed to them. Like, them guys growing all down the side of the road, and them things, they're pretty valuable. And I don't know if y'all ever heard about the fruit that they produce. It's a really tasty fruit. So
because when did you hear about the fruit that the Monstera plant produced?
I don't know where I originally heard it from, but I know I looked at some videos. So
I know it hadn't been too long ago when you said, you know anything about this? And I said, oh yeah, that's the Monstera. Mm-hmm. And you said, well, we got to find that. And I said, well, they all up and down the road when we go to Homestead. And sure enough today, talk about up and down the road.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And man, we visited a couple of places, man. Oh my goodness. Man, so let me tell you all about this one place that I've been wanting to try to get to the last 20-25 years.
It's been a long time. Yeah, when I first met you, you said that that was one of your dream places. You told me how you love to grow bananas, and you always wanted to go to this one certain place.
And so when I got into bananas, anything that I actually interested in, I dive in. I try to learn as much as I can. So I actually got into this farm where all they talked about was growing bananas. And one of the places that everybody talked about ordering or going to was Going Bananas.
Going Bananas.
And I said,
y'all know he go bananas all the time.
I want to visit that place. I wanted to visit that place so bad. And and today we had an opportunity. They weren't taking, visitors like they used to. So what I knew about them is that they grew a lot of bananas, like pretty much all of them.
A lot.
And they will actually harvest the fruit. They will keep fruit up there, so when people visit, taste different bananas, whatever kind they want. So you get a good idea of what kind of plants you want to grow in.
Yeah.
So that was something that was really interesting to me. So I definitely wanted to go and do that. Of course, years went on. life would happen,
Mhm.
and I never. And man,
Last year we came
yeah,
and we went past there, and
'Cause
he
the-
was like a little kid in the window when I rolled past. But because of all the things happening, they were not taking visitors. So we were like, okay, we'll see what. Last week I said, let me email them because I need to see if I can make this happen for my husband. It's been a long time. Y'all know how he loved his bananas. He is great at growing them, but I wanted to help make come true because he didn't. I mean, I can't say he's not too passionate about so many things, but not like bananas. And we made it happen today. And how was it, babe?
It was great. It was great.
Private tour.
Yeah, we did have a private tour, so they don't they're not open. So if you have to make an appointment, and they allowed us in. We met with the owner. He was very nice.
Oh my God. We could have sat there and talked all day. Yeah. So I know somebody said something about the heat here. And this morning when we went, well, we got started at 6:00 there. Because I said, man, it feels real good here. And we were leaving going bananas then. It was like almost 11. And it was like 88 degrees. Very comfortable. Yes. And being on his farm, it was perfect. The wind was blowing through the banana plants. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we ate a lot of bananas. And here's a question. Is there much of a difference in the taste of bananas?
Yeah. It's a pretty big difference. Mm-hmm. Definitely in store-bought and the varieties taste. But, like he said, at your home, as we said to y'all, is much different because you get to leave them on the tree and actually produce all the sugars and everything mm-hmm. that the fruit need to get that taste. Yeah. So the course, they got the big things, cross seeds, they got up on the store shelf, so they got to cut them at a certain point mm-hmm. before they actually develop their taste all the way. If you grow that same banana at your house, you will get a totally different taste. Yeah. And some of the other bananas, they just got hints of other flavors to them. So it's the variety that you get.
What was that little tiny banana? It was like a ball.
Yes.
That thing was delicious. Yeah. I have so.
I ain't even thought about asking
about that plant. Mm-hmm. So am I from West Virginia? No, I'm from Virginia. Where it come from? I'm sure that's probably why you asking. I'm super country, but
hello, you were wondering that you knew us since we've been on this thing, and you just not asking that question.
But I love bananas, but when I tried the man's different bananas, I think I tried some he grew at home first, but now when I've tried so many different varieties. Like this morning, we had breakfast and Bobby got a banana, and I was
"What's up, baby?
I can't make myself eat one of those bananas." So he ate a banana, but we had breakfast. We went to go on bananas, and we sampled so many bananas. It felt like bananas were coming out of our ears. So I don't know if we were high off the banana tour, the sugar from the bananas, or just all the tropical plants right there. But we went all day and didn't eat.
Yeah. It was very filling. And you want to try them all because they're different. So, you kind of just force yourself into it. I don't know if y'all ever been to the Coca-Cola factory in Atlanta. It's kind of like that. It's like, I can't drink no more soda, but I want to soda. Yeah. It was like that. And, it was filling. And then we got to take the tour, and he told us all about the plants, where they came from, how they grow, best varieties, and all that. So, and it was great. Unfortunately, he didn't want us to the film.
Yeah.
So we respected him and did not do so. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to let y'all in there. But
But you can always take a trip. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you, you love to grow, come into Miami homestead. Homestead, you're gonna spend a whole day down there.
Yes.
It's so many. I don't know how many times I turned around. We passed a nursery, like, let's just turn around and go back. No, let's just turn around and go back. And you take your time because there's so much you see. So
yeah.
So
and I know you want to come down here with your loved ones, right? If your loved ones aren't into growing,
yeah, this is
like
boring.
you are, you're probably not going to enjoy it the same way. But because we both love this and we enjoyed going to these nursery trips all in itself, this is the fun.
Day.
And, so we have no problem with just riding and going and doing. And this is like Disney World. We
were up at 6 o'clock. I was showering, getting dressed. Then I made him get up so he can shower. But we went downstairs for breakfast at like 6:30 or 6:45 or so. We took everything with us we had. When we ate breakfast, we went straight out the door. Hit the road right then. And neither one of us were like, oh my God. Neither one of us thought about food either until we were on the way.
West Palm is great also, but it's not the same. It's different because it's a whole city that, like, they live nothing but nurseries and growing. I mean, nothing but. It's very few, if any, homes that don't have a nursery. So it's
like a whole 10, 20 blocks. Mm-hmm. And then you turn this way and it's more. It's like, it's so overwhelming, but hey.
And just to see how easily they grow some of this stuff. But they literally I ain't gonna say they take it for granted. They don't actually understand how, people that's in other states probably feel about what they're doing. But, I think some of these places, they grow for the whole country. So you see like nurseries that grow certain kind of plant, and it's for the landscape for everybody, because it's acres and acres of it.
So much. So Robin wants to know the best banana. For me, I love manzano, which is kind of like an apple flavored banana. Favorite banana, hands down. And we are growing them. And you can grow bananas in Virginia. I saw that question too.
I'm back and forth now with Namois and ice cream. So it's a toss up for me. Still haven't tasted all of them. Oh, Mazura was great too.
Yes. Did we get that?
Yes, we got it.
Oh, okay. So we did get more banana plants today.
Yes.
Would you ever move to Florida? No. It's hot here.
And too many storms,
More so the heat.
Yeah.
It's more heat than storms. Like sometimes you go outside and it's like, what happened to the air? It's hot here, y'all. Yeah. It's hot here.
I actually enjoy, I guess because I've done it so long, the challenge of growing some of this stuff. I'm a part of my growing, actually, the challenge of it. It's not as much of a challenge here because these plants grow all year long. I mean, they never stop. I have, points in between where my plants are not doing that. It's time when they're, dormant, and I have to do work to them, and then I have to get them back up and get them to produce in a timely manner. So it all became part of the fun to me of growing. But it is nice to be able to just see all this stuff growing like this. I mean, some of his banana plants are humongous, like
huge, bigger than us put together.
Yeah,
you couldn't even put your arms around. I'm like, what in the world?
But I'm growing that.
He did teach you some things, right?
Oh yeah, he did. I'm always in lessons. Man. It's great, and it's that I can actually give to other people too. So that is great.
Yes.
And he was happy to give it. He loved it. He loved the fact that we loved it.
Yeah.
So it was a good time. It was an amazing day. It was an amazing day. You know, I came in here up about 5 minutes before the live. I'm like, why would you do that?
I was like, babe, we got 5 minutes.
Why you awake? You ever give you time enough to adjust? But we were looking forward to talking to y'all today because usually we talk to y'all on the way down. We can't progress. But my wife did a good job on putting little shorts out there so y'all can have a little bit of what we were doing.
I only put one out, and I put one out early this morning when we brought the first load. The second load was a lot. Was a lot. I was a little frustrated because of the little boy on the elevator. I was like, he was like, I'm going with you. What? We ain't got no kids.
Yeah. The sad thing is the wrong person. If he would have did that to the wrong person.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? That would have been a kid missing.
Like when I got on the elevator, he was on there playing and he said, I'm going with you. And I'm like, is this a joke or what? I said, where's your mom? And then he started like battling and I'm like, okay. So I found the cart. And when I came back downstairs, I said, well, just sit on the cart. And he had his toe. And I said, I'll just take you to the front desk because I would be freaking out. Like when my kids would get too quiet or something. It's like, what are you doing? But just to be gone, that was a little weird. But
yeah, there's some sickos in the world. And allow a kid like that who don't really, just haven't met a stranger.
Yeah.
In a place like this, like could go missing just that quick, and it's sad, and just
it's scary.
Believe me, being in law enforcement, I've seen some horror stories, and how easy that could have been,
So some said, do people ever get confused by the brother and sister shirt when they see y'all holding hands in public? Oh no,
I know we don't look nothing alike, not at all.
And I mean, most people, I think they catch on, so they really don't. When I went down to get the miracle berries out the car, this lady got on the elevator and she saw me coming down the hall. When she got on the elevator, she was like, okay, Soil sister. I was like, okay. I mean, yeah. But yeah, never get.
I mean, most people don't even comment or mention the fact, they see it.
Yeah, they look, but they don't really pay it too much. I guess they don't pay it too much attention.
Just being the fact that they don't say.
Yeah. Fran and myself will be your way and are going to look you guys up. Damn it.
Yes.
We are here for it. We got a special announcement coming up. September 1st. September 1st is our 1 year anniversary on YouTube. We're going to celebrate it with our Soil family.
We're celebrating it on the 1st or
well, the 20th? Announcement on the 1st. And then on the 23rd, we're going to do our big giveaway. So, we got the small giveaway with the banana plant. And then, you don't remember in the question? I said we can do the giveaway then.
Okay.
That's just for the banana plant. So if you haven't watched that, what did I say? It was a banana update with Leah Farmer and Bobby. Make sure you check that video out because it is a small giveaway attached to that video. We'll have an announcement on the 1st, so it's gonna be a short live, but we'll have a short live, an announcement, giveaway. We'll be done. Then the 23rd is our big giveaway, which is celebrating our 1 year on anniversary. That'll be the first time we went live a year ago, my birthday.
Hey, Batman, what state y'all in?
Batman. Let's see. Can I see these things? Love y'all, chill spirit. But you funny. We funny. She was letting you rest. Exactly. I was like, let him get all the rest he get. Because, woo. Man, the good thing is we don't have to run to like Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart. We don't do none of that. We did that yesterday. I ain't going to say we don't do it. We did that yesterday. But they really don't sell at the Home Depot, Lowe's. We didn't go to Walmart because they didn't have a nursery or a garden center.
I think in places like this in West Palm, I think they try to avoid selling tropical plants in those places because there are so many nurseries that do compete with the local businesses here.
Yeah.
Because that's the only reason I could see for them not having. I mean, they really don't have nothing. Like nothing.
They did have some good figs. Brown, what was it? I couldn't. Those things were like 12 feet tall, but it was teamwork. Because I pulled the branch down and he got the fruit, but they were good.
Yeah, she pulled the branch down and looked at me like,
babe, help me. I mean, so is there a part to get?
Because we have been doing this for a few years and we do have a couple connections, we can reach out to people and actually get some of the stuff that we want. I don't know. I mean, the money is the problem. Like we gotta. It's not a problem. I just don't like spending a lot of it.
He don't like to spend money, but these trees are not cheap. However, we have connections. We do. But we get what we want.
Yeah, we're gonna get it. It just if I wasn't money conscious, we probably will have way too much because we'll be getting stuff that we don't really want, but we don't mind having. So, but when we want it, we're gonna get it.
That's him. How many mangoes did you buy today, babe? I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so like that. Hey, food by faith. But when my thing, like I love the fruit trees, but now I've always been in love with anything that can grow a big, huge leaf. Elephant ears, the uprights. I am totally in love with them. They will catch my eyes anywhere. And y'all see this thing behind my head? I've been looking for, and that's a plant back there. I've been looking for this thing, and I keep getting it wrong.
Y'all, I mean, I'm looking at on the screen, and y'all don't have a good idea of what's back there. There's a ton of stuff back there. I mean, a ton of it.
A lot.
And some of it is on the floor.
We don't even have a kitchen anymore.
Yeah,
or a little kitchen anymore.
So I'm excited for all of it. Since going down to visit Orlando, Orlando Garden in Orlando.
He been bango cuckoo.
Yeah, I've been excited to actually go on that journey too. So delicious, so good, and God. I want to learn. I want to learn how to grow them, just like Orlando Garden do.
Yeah.
I want to be able to produce them. I want to be able to go out in my yard and go in and get mangoes just like I can with my bananas. So
I saw Robin talking about ordering plants from like the big box stores. So my only issue with ordering, and you can order plants from big box, some of the nurseries. My only issue is I don't want a 10-inch or 6-inch plant. We with fruit on it. I mean, you can't see them. That is our baby over there. I should have set her in the middle. She might have to sleep with us tonight. But we're going to have to baby her. And they will easily charge you $150 to send you a plant that's about 6 inches tall. It may not make it, for transplant, but we love to come and see what we get. We want to put our eyes on it, pick it out, get what we want. So we save purchasing plants for travel because they will send you some wish type stuff and it's through the mail. We don't like tissue culture, banana plants and all it. We like our stuff healthy, and so we want to go put our eyes on it. And some of the nurseries that we visit today, she had hundreds of boxes packed up, and they do ship all over the world. So, right. Did you find Venus? Like, yeah. I mean, yeah, we did find Venus, of course. That's how I feel about Pad. Be able to get outside, pick what you need, cobbler, purchasing Asian pear from a grower. Next year, I want to have my own. Yeah, that's us. We want mangoes dripping next year. I don't care if it's just one dripping on one tree. It's gonna drip because y'all gonna get sick of me.
Because the thing is, everything that we enjoy, tree, and actually be able to grow it ourselves. Now, there's an adjustment period to learning how to grow anything new, but we up for it. Yeah. We have talked about the new growers getting out here and for the fall and learning how to grow first time. And I know a lot of people say, "Oh, it's easy. It's all you have to do is throw it on the ground." Okay, that might have been your experience, but the experience is different for everybody depending on their land. They bug situation, the seasons. For instance, Sunday Backyard Farmer. He grew in Atlanta for years, and now he got to learn how to adjust for chipmunks. Yeah. He moved to another location and he got a challenge of a chipmunk.
They fast.
But that's and that's one of the things you have to do when you start growing. You have to actually figure out how to get past all the obstacles you may be going through. And there's a way to do it.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have to know that they're there. You ain't gonna know until you actually start growing. So you grow, you figure out what's gonna be an issue, figure out how to fix that issue, and then you move forward. So you can't wait till you get in a situation where food is difficult for you to find and think that you're gonna just be able to sow some seeds and now you're gonna have a bunch of fruit or a bunch of vegetables, because the bugs may eat all your food. The deer might eat all your food. Chipmunks might eat all your food. And if you don't know that that's a problem, you ain't gonna find out until it's all gone.
Done. Yep.
But if you do it now when it's not necessary, have to do, you'll actually know how to do it when it is time.
Yeah.
But what's gonna happen is you're gonna do it when it's not necessary. You're gonna fall in love with it, because who don't? Once you harvest your first thing, you're gonna fall in love with it, and then you're gonna be all in. But no, don't feel like you're a failure or you can't do it just because you ran into the obstacle, because we all do. Whether we admit it or not, they're there. And we have to figure out how to go about getting past them. Somebody might be lucky. They don't have no issues. Their ground is perfectly fertile. They ain't got to mend it at all.
Oh, you may learn from our mistakes.
Yeah. Or they just, they're just in a perfect situation.
Yeah.
You can't take their situation for yours, because majority of us got some issue that we got to deal with. So I say get out there, get to learning, get to growing, get to eating, and I think you'll be happy.
I think we lost about 3 packs of sunflower seeds this year to the squirrels, the birds, or somebody. But I kept planting them and planting them and planting. They come take them all. Finally, my husband was like, "Let's try this," and he moved them, did something. So that's the thing. Do something different. What did you get today? Let's see if he can remember. I cannot believe he picked this one plant up. I'm like, you gonna try that again?
Oh, you talking about that mango? Cog shell. We have lost 2 cog shells, and we weren't gonna try cog shell no more. But I saw one, and it was calling my name.
Why?
For one, it had buds on it. But I figured, okay, now it's already to that stage where it's going to produce, but it's actually able to produce. So if I make the necessary adjustments, I did some things the first time, didn't work. Second time I did something different, that didn't work.
But I'm
gonna do something different this time, and see what happens.
What was growing good was in the pot,
Mm-hmm.
and it was doing its thing, and all of a sudden it started dropping its leaves. We were like, okay, that one died. We came down last year, got a plant. I promise you, it seemed like 7 days later it was out of here. Like soon as he put it in the ground, it started doing bad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. So this one, this is our favorite plant. This is our favorite plant. I love her. So she is up there being babied. I keep talking to her and treating her special because, I want her to know that we love her. Her name is Coco. Coco Cockshell. Her name is Coco Cockshell Black. Cockshell's her middle name. Coco is hers. She the only one got a name so far. But that is her name, and I can't believe he picked up. I'm like, Cockshell? So
what I got, 4 new varieties of bananas. So I'm excited.
He said, well, you got to make sure you can get them in the car. We were like, oh, we can get them in the car. The sad part was we already had a load in the hotel. We going to get it in the car. Mm-hmm. So we did get 4 variety of.
So you've been with us for a while. Y'all know that, I had up to one time. So this will put us to 12. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited. I'm excited to go ahead and get these started and get some production out of them. Got some good tips. Got some good tips on the mangoes also. And I think the mangoes going to be vital to their success. Orlando is there for me to call, for help. So, that's what the community is for. That's what it's about. Us helping each other.
So we gonna have those mangoes drip. That's all I keep thinking about, dripping.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think there's nobody else that can actually give me the information that I'm gonna need like Orlando, because his situation is similar. He's in the subtropical area growing those mango, more tropical than ours, but that just means I got to do a little bit more, but the same things, so he growing them the way I want to grow them. So the tips that he can give me will actually put me on the right path to being successful at it. So I'm looking forward to that. So Autumn's, y'all about that life too, huh? It's a great thing, for you and your spouse or partner to actually have, things in common. It ain't necessarily got to be growing, but when it is growing, man, it's a great thing to sit there and be amazed at some of the same things.
Yeah, that make your vacations great, because one person want to go to the mall, one person want to go to the nursery. Something ain't gonna work out right, because I'm sure if I want to go to the mall, he want to go to the nursery. He don't want to go with me to the mall, and I definitely won't have those issues. Yeah. I left I ain't leave his sneakers. He left them.
Mike, what took your what took your tomato? Oh, the
squirrels. His biggest.
Yeah.
But he left his sneakers, and neither one of us even thought about going to the mall. Oh, we went. When this morning we got dressed, I said, I'm gonna grab a pair of socks. Did you ever put your socks on?
Nope.
Hey, country boy. So y'all need to travel in a huge No. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's dangerous. I just rather, we out of space. No, we not. I said we gotta keep space for when we go to Homestead. I mean, not Homestead, but West Palm Sunday.
Palm.
So
yeah. So the thing is, we down here, and think about and not getting it. Mm. And you live hours. We 8 hours away. Some of y'all gonna be way more than that, and y'all drive down here. What's the purpose of not getting the stuff that you want? Now, I understand if the finances are not there, purpose for not getting it. You can order any of this stuff here, but we buying this stuff 2, 3, 4 years ahead of yours that you're gonna get in the mail.
Yeah.
This stuff is
ready.
It's ready to go. Now, Fruit trees, growing off a seed.
Yo.
If you got 6, 8, 10 years to wait, then go for it.
And the fruit might taste like blah.
Yeah, but your best bet, just like Orlando said, is get you a plant, buy you a plant, and actually go from there. Because like you're not going from growing that plant 10 years from now when you're so excited about it right now. So get you a plant.
We'll never run out of space. We'll never run out of space. We making space, and now that we know new things, look, you see that? That's a mango tree. All is me.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the banana behind it.
Some of the trees that we plants that we purchased, they actually reproduce. So now we actually will have these plants if somebody in the fam want to get some. They don't have to go through through the mail with some place that they're not sure of and get some tiny plant. You can get it through us if that's what you want to do. So that's one of the benefits to it. So I mean, we did purchase some plants. I want to do that.
However you want to do it, that's on you. You the CFO, so I let you handle it.
So
we purchased all they had at that. Hold up, let's get this clear. We got all that they had,
and most places didn't have them, or the prices was ridiculous.
No, I don't know what that was.
What's that?
If the price went from 50 to 125 to 150, I was like, wait a minute, how much the tree? Because we was really load up.
Mm-hmm.
So
we did purchase 3 miracle berry already at producing stage. They nice size plants, and it was a decent price for what they cost at that size. So we did purchase them. They were $90. So
what is it, babe?
Huh?
What is it?
The miracle berry.
Oh, did you say that?
Yeah. So decided, anybody who wanted them, we would give them $400 plus shipping. But we got 3. That's it, just 3.
Just 3. That's
and either way, we want them, or if nobody want them, we
3 up for grabs anyway.
Yeah.
And we did. They were $90. You have to pay for shipping, but that's all we got. That's all they had. She was like, "I'm like, this it?" She said, "Yeah."
So $100 is what you will pay, and plus shipping. If anybody's know.
Yeah. So we go ahead, babe.
Go ahead.
So Vaughn said that they were down here Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, that's
because I was down there from Thursday until past Monday morning. I think I may have saw y'all. No, we just got here yesterday.
we just pulled up yesterday. Of course, we was all over town when we got here because we dropped the stuff in the room and we took off.
Yeah.
So we pretty much stay on the go when we get into town. But it's what we enjoy doing. So be excited to pull up. Like, let's go drop the stuff in the hotel room.
Yeah.
And go.
Let's see. Nice miracle berry. Wow, that's a price there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I saw somebody speak to her.
LaShonda. Who this? LaShawn Black.
He said LaShonda. LaShonda
Black.
Yeah.
Okay.
LaShawn
was down here not too long ago, right?
I don't know.
No. That's not one I've been in town.
No.
LaShawn Black. Are you somebody?
This would have been at the beach. No, we haven't been to the beach yet. We won't go to the beach until tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going there first thing in the morning.
Yeah, we might go live first thing in the morning. Depending on what first thing in the morning it look like for him. Y'all know I get up with the chickens. So,
And I get up before you.
Well, not when you off.
Yeah,
so we'll see. Yeah. Too tall for my setup. Oh, okay. So yeah, we just got here yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, we do it every year.
I don't know know why I don't
halal.
see that. So
We don't spend money pretty much.
Godwin Honey, thanks for becoming a tropical truth. I don't know why it don't show up here.
They don't.
But it showed up here. I saw GT thanking them.
No.
So we appreciate you.
Thank you. Welcome to the family.
Awesome tropical.
Yes.
Y'all spent some money on this trip. We usually do. Well, yeah, we usually do. Last year we came down here. We bought a ton of plants too, but this year we focused more so on mango, bananas. I think a lot of mango, a lot of bananas. I did get like a ginger uprights, elephant ears, but not as much as last year. We probably had about 15 pots of uprights and elephant ears. So, but yeah, you know, when we come, we get it like that bay rum.
Yeah. So we don't actually spend a lot of money on other stuff that a lot of people enjoy doing because we just don't really
enjoy.
Yeah. You know, we were young. We did some things. We bought some things, and we passed that.
Yeah.
You know, now it's more of our homestead and our life like this. So, you know, the purses, the shoes, the clothes, the jewelry, the cars, and all that. We just don't spend money in that.
We got enough of that. I mean, even where I have the jewelry, you only see this.
Yeah.
So.
And I got a ton of it myself. You know, I will sometimes put on my chain, but this is stuff I had for years. You know, I just, you know, for one, I don't see the purpose in it. No issue with the people who do. I mean, if that's what you like, that's what
make you happy.
Yeah, but this is what we like. So this is where we actually spend our money, and so I hold on to it. And when we want to, we spend it.
Glory to glory. Thank you for becoming a tropical truth.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. What's up, OG Patrice?
OG Patrice.
Let's see. I didn't get the ones I wanted from Ison's Nursery, but I did get a few trees. Oh, that's good, GT. That is. I'm glad you got, because I love seeing you grow up there in Alaska.
Did Ison's didn't have opportunity to order them? Because I knew you was talking about doing it.
Yeah, we're gonna enjoy our day tomorrow. I mean, we enjoyed our day today because we couldn't wait to hit those streets. Yesterday, I was like, so we leave here by this time. We be at the first nursery at 7:00. And I mean, we enjoyed the day, but tomorrow we'll just go to the beach, kick back. We'll go early so we can go live and hang out.
And the crazy thing is, like, the beach is something that my wife loves. She actually absolutely love it.
Soaking up the sun.
I'm from Savannah, so the beach was always there. What I love about the beach is the fishing and the crabbing and stuff like that. I love the activities for the beach. So I could never live too far away from the ocean. My wife loves, she'll sit there and sunbathe. I don't know what she thinks she is.
Sunbathing, y'all. Getting my vitamin D in a little bit.
Yeah. So I have learned to enjoy the beach a little bit more than I ever have. And down here is a whole different experience because the water, so, and, I guess when you with somebody and they enjoy something, they enjoying it.
Compromise.
Yeah. So it's, and we're going to go down there and we're going to enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's crazy because it's the first time we've been to the beach this year.
I know.
Yeah, we usually go almost every weekend.
And the good thing about this beach is I can get in the water here because I can see my feet. My neck, I can see my feet.
Patricia Roberts, what's up,
fam? I feel safe out there. So what kind of ginger plant did we get, babe?
It is the red button.
It's
ginger.
I forgot the name. But yeah, it's a red button. It's some shampoo ginger, but it put off smaller pods.
And guys, man, you talking about a ton
of
medicinal purposes for this plant? I mean, a ton.
Yes.
I mean, so this is something that we will talk talk about. We will go more in depth about this plant existed.
Me neither. Saw it today.
Yeah, we saw it. We did some research on it, and it is edible. And
very medicinal.
It has a lot of medicinal properties, like real medical uses for it. Yeah. So we will talk about that and be interested in it. So
yeah, we here for it.
Yeah.
I didn't even see the shampoo ginger today, but they had other kind of ginger, and you know.
And when we come down here, we always find things that we never seen or didn't know existed, and we hate
to leave it.
Because home would be like, man, we should have, we should have, and we ride around enough to where we can find it at a decent price. Because I'm not gonna let nobody burn us up on nothing. So
yeah,
we got them at great prices, and I'm sure $100-$200 would be nothing for some of y'all to spend. You know, getting sent to your house. No.
Yeah, but we ain't about that life. What's up, snails and garden? We gonna see you Sunday.
Yo,
we coming.
What's up, snails?
We coming for you, snails.
Yes. Amazing people we have met that will actually help us when we are looking for something.
Yes.
So that's great. We love snails.
Do you normally get a heavy harvest from Venus? So I'm not sure how heavy the harvest is. I know it's not too easy to grow in a pot because you know, you're gonna stun it messing with a pot, but Venus wanna grow. What is going on? New place? Look like y'all moved in. He said he's staying.
Yeah, nah.
No, he gotta go home. Where is my Mickey Mouse? Let me tell you, I saw Mickey Mouse today, and he was about that tall for $70. I was like, look, at first they couldn't speak English. I said, $70? He said, no, that's not right. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, Mickey Mouse. I said, yeah, $70. They like, okay. The problem is what?
And that's the price down here. So imagine if they had to ship it to you, or a third party sent it to you. That's, you know, you're gonna easily spend $100 or something, $200. You said what's the most you seen that plant for?
$300.
$300.
It's smaller than my hand. I'm like, they cost, and let me tell you, they go up every year, I guess, because it's a little bit more expensive than last year, but they cost.
But the good thing is we have grown it. We have, you know, multiplied it, and you know they can get it cheaper than that. So I mean, probably next year before I actually let any of them go though.
Yeah, different variety of ginger. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So we now have 3 variety of ginger.
So if y'all are interested, look up ginger. That's one of the names for it. It's got a ton more names, but there's some videos on the red button, and it's a ton of uses, and it's beautiful. So yeah, check that out. We had, because for one, the way it looked, and then 2, when you do the research, it's like we gotta get it.
Snail said he ain't got time for no jewelry. You already know. You already know what it is, Snails.
Yeah.
We understand. Let's see.
The simpler things in life, right?
I can't lie. I love gardening, but I love my shoes and purses too. I'm guilty. That's okay.
Ain't nothing wrong
you know, yeah.
You know, just, you know, our preference.
Different strokes.
Yeah.
For different folks. Yeah.
So
go ahead, babe.
When we want to, I and treating ourselves, you know, I don't want to blow money or spend money every day, but because we do so good throughout the year, whenever we have a chance, we actually reward ourselves for, you know, so that's the way I actually look at it. You know, when we go out for nice meals or we go out here shopping, it's a reward for us being disciplined, you know, all other times. So
I'll be down in Kissimmee. That's it, Kissimmee. What is it? Kissimmee? I don't know. Tomorrow, maybe y'all can stop through the lane on the way home. So I'm not sure when we'll be on the way home.
Not tomorrow.
Sometimes Sunday. Sunday. But we got to get home because we got a homestead sitter and she don't leave those babies until we close to home. She's like, yeah. What time y'all gonna be here? And if I say noon, and she like, okay, just text me. So yeah, we got to get home so she can get a break. Cause hey, 4 days of those kids. Like, yeah.
But if you're down here tomorrow, we might have some time after we leave the beach.
Yeah. Now tomorrow that's a different story, maybe, because we'll leave the beach and be like, well, let's go by this one nursery. Because I do want to go to Pink Flamingo.
What you think they might have that we don't?
Giant.
Really?
Husband wants to go to Hawaii next summer. So all I'm thinking about is what I can put into my suitcase without getting arrested. Look. Man, I'd be like, golly, it's a pretty plan.
But the thing is, because I haven't been to Hawaii, but I'm sure it's got to be close. I'm sure it's got to be close to
Bandit.
to living like that.
We're going to talk about that one day, Bandit.
Yes.
Not today.
So you want to crab?
So we got to do a Florida Glory, every year now, because this year was the first year for the SoilFamily Expo. So every year we'll have a SoilFamily Expo. It's under construction. Stay tuned. But it's not a Florida meet and greet. It is in Savannah, Georgia. Mm-hmm. But, people travel from all over, California, different parts of Georgia, Texas, wherever, New York, Virginia. So.
Yeah, but, we're all about our fam. If we're done, some people want to get together, because we kind of announce when we're coming.
Yeah.
And some people want to get together. I mean, we have no problem with that because we love to actually meet the people that we are connected with. And we figure that's the best way to make relationships. To do that as much as possible.
Mm-hmm. Face to face.
Good people. We want to all connect on that special level.
Yeah.
So, hey, anytime that you hear that we coming this way, if you got some more people that that's here, and y'all want to get together for dinner, mm-hmm. I mean,
or even if we don't allow people at the house because that's our safety, and it can get to be too much. So we don't want to be unfair to anybody, but we will if we have time and it's a good day for us and we in town. We'll meet you downtown, sit down, have dinner or something, or mm-hmm. hang out a little while. But we are a SoilFamily. We just
and there's sometime in the future maybe. But I'm just not 100% comfortable with the coming to the house.
And the dogs definitely ain't.
Yeah, my dogs will be totally upset if anybody besides us and the house sitter is there. But who knows? One day.
Yeah, strawberry guava.
Oh man.
Now, that was your breakfast.
This was our first harvest of strawberry guava
this year, but we've been eating a lot over the last few weeks.
Yes, them things. So many, it's so prolific. Like that tree is crazy. I haven't never seen a tree fruit mm-hmm. for the size. That thing is going crazy, and it's hard to eat them all. So we got to actually find another way to eat them. Yeah. We got to find something to do with them, like
and
make some
too
jam.
Much. Yeah,
something.
Like you get a lot at one time, so you definitely have to have something to do with them.
Tree and
it's a lot,
and don't want to waste them, so we definitely got to eat them. And they good, mm-hmm. but the thing is, you get after so many, you just get tired of just
chewing those seeds and spitting them out.
Yeah, mm-hmm. So you want to eat them, but it's gonna be something that you're gonna actually have. Yeah. So walking through the yard and being able to grab a handful of them and eat them is great, but you're gonna have more than a handful, so you're gonna need to do something else. Collect them and actually make something with them.
When y'all get some extra shampoo ginger, don't forget about your girl over here. Her yesterday, I hope, or today. I will not forget about you. I will harvest shampoo ginger. I don't remember what month I usually harvest it, but I will. And I got y'all. I will post it on the community tab when I have some available, but I will definitely let you know.
Yes.
Hold up. What beach?
Can you fish from the beach?
Not in Miami.
Oh, no. He talking about our beach.
Oh, our beach? Yeah.
I don't know about here. I have no clue. I don't even want, well, I ain't gonna say I don't want to, but I have never thought about fishing here.
But the dude that fishing.
Oh, yeah. So I'm guessing the answer is yes.
But I don't know about that. That was like not very unpleasant for me.
Fishing at the beach in Savannah for me is a lot funner because I'm from there and they have jetties out there. So I out in the water and actually fish towards the jetty. So it's a structure, and of course, that's where bait fish hide at. And of course, the other fish come there to eat the bait fish. So fishing towards the jetties is great. Now we used to walk up on the jetties, they kind of frowned upon it, but we did it anyway. But I will go out in the water. I use a big cane pole, like a humongous cane pole with like a 50-pound line on it, probably an ounce or 2 ounce lead on it, with a steel leader, and I fish for sheephead with filler crabs. Now you talking about fun? If you ain't never
Fun.
hooked a sheephead on a cane pole, live, because imagine hooking 5 to 10 pound fish, 5 to 10 pound crappie on a cane pole, and a crappie can't fight nearly like a sheephead because them shoulders on the boom boom. So you talking about fun? I mean, and you just reel back on that thing. You either pull him up to you and dip him, or walk back to the beach with him.
With the sheephead?
Yeah, you talking about fun, but you want to dip them because they got a mouth full of teeth, and they will sometimes get unhooked because the teeth go all the way back in the gums and all that stuff. So you hooking into the gums and teeth. So I mean, it's a good time, guys. I love that. I did that for so many years, and I did it so much. I dreamed about it on the weekends, going out there fishing.
Way behind. Snell said he got the cheap prices.
Yes.
GT Junior, Snell's is great for ordering plants. If he can ship to Alaska, and I think he can, he got his system of how man can get his hands on just about anything in the world. So definitely, he is a huge sponsor of ours. He always. Oh, let me not bring that up. Full Snails go crazy. Snails, we coming to see you. Let me get through some of these. May I ask what are the 3 varieties? 3 varieties of ginger. We have, is it crepe ginger? Carpy. Red button. We have red button.
Red button is the easiest. They got like 4 or 5 things for it.
We have the original ginger that we cook with, and we have the shampoo ginger. So yeah, I paid $70 for a Mickey Mouse. Let me tell you, that Mickey Mouse and the head on it get huge.
Yeah, it is a beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It's a beautiful plant. Yeah. Grow them, you won't never have to buy them again. You buy them once and you got them. But the thing is, it's hard to find them because nobody have them.
Yeah.
They stay out of stock everywhere. So, and the people who not out of stock want hundreds of dollars, for them.
Yeah, about 25. Oh, okay. Amen for a good seller. Let me tell you, I love that lady.
What you say? I tell them all the time, you deserve what?
Yeah, if you deserve it, get it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There are no looking for from Mexico.
They took all my stuff from Mexico. I should have got seeds instead. So what you try to order something from there? Yeah, sometimes going across the lines, they frown upon that. Places too. But the thing is, you may when you go to Hawaii, because I saw something on there. You can order like pineapples. You can buy pineapples and ship them to yourself.
Yeah. Do they cut the crown off?
Because I forgot they put them underneath something else, so it'll be easier to be able to ship. Now, other stuff they can't ship, but they actually tweaked it to where pineapple was considered one of those things that they could. So you can go down there and get pineapple. That's probably about all though, because they probably gonna set your butt, and I hate for you to go to jail for something that.
Because I want to eat. You ever see the pigs swimming on the beach? You should take applewood and bacon with you. So taking applewood and bacon anyway is like taking Nala and or to dog. Yeah, did you see Nala with her squirrel the other day? Yeah, no, thank you. So no, I appreciate you guys sharing some good life on this channel. We appreciate you.
Yeah, I mean, this is our family, so we build community, and this is one of the things we do.
Is it Jose we gonna see in a couple weeks? I think so. We get so many emails. I'm like, who will be here in a few weeks? Maybe.
But when I was talking earlier about, we get emails about people, they afraid to start. They're afraid to fail at it, or they just don't know what to do. And one of the things we definitely want to do is make it to where, what's up, bro? One thing we want to do is make sure that by coming in here, asking questions, reaching out to us and seeing how to go ahead and get started. Don't be afraid of failing, because if we honest, all of us that failed at growing something. So, and some of us that failed at growing everything at some point.
That's us how we know.
And this is one of those places where we will give you as much information as we possibly can, and then we'll reach out to other people who can give you more. So you feel 100% comfortable in this, and it's no different than anything else. When you getting ready or you in your life, like it's 3 things that I probably take for granted, like safety and all this stuff here. I take that a little bit for granted only because it's natural to me. I'm very good at being safe, protecting family. I have 0 issues with what's gonna happen if there's a problem.
Me neither.
I know how I'm gonna react in any situation. I've been in so many life or death situations, and I know how I react.
Well, not so much of the situations that you've been in, but your experiences of how you came through and the outcome of some of these situations. I think that would help people better understand, and maybe people sometime, or help them situations that they may go through, because life is happening all the time and sticky situations pop up.
Well, one thing I can tell you is a lot of people have no clue on how they will respond in a. Now, I know what you say in your mind, what you believe will happen, but your body will react a certain way. If you've never been in one of those situations, you do not know. You don't know. There's a fight or flight response that you will have. And regardless how tough you think you are, how tough you want to be, if you've never been in that situation, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. No situation.
Yeah, and I don't say put yourself in that situation, because if it don't come, You just won't know. But know that you don't know exactly what your body's gonna do.
Yeah.
I've seen people freeze. I've seen people just up and take off running. And these are people that's not supposed to do that stuff. But they didn't know because they'd never been in that situation. And then they got put in that situation. And then they realized, okay, maybe, this ain't right for me, But know that, and then two, you have to prepare. Just like growing. You have to prepare. You can't sit there and say that you're gonna fight and they ain't never threw a punch before.
Oh yeah.
And you can't actually say that you're tough.
Come on, Day.
And the last time you've been in a fight was when you was a teenager. And you now 40, 50 years old. No, it's not the same. Because the way your body reacts, what's gonna happen to you, whether you lose or win, it's gonna be something totally different. You're not gonna just because you want to fight, get up and be like, yeah, no, you're gonna hurt. It's gonna be bad. And it's gonna be bad for a little while because you're doing something with your body that, you using muscles that you don't use on an everyday basis, and now you're trying to use them, and you're gonna tear them, or they're gonna be so sore or so hurt that you're gonna feel that for a long time.
Yeah, it's like a kayak. And you tense up.
So work throwing punches, wrestling and all that stuff. There is all a part of prepping for just in case something like that happen where you have to protect yourself or your family. Okay, then two, the weapons. You have to actually be up on it. You have to actually be so familiar with your weapon and how to use it in situations. Now, the range is a good thing from being able to put some rounds down. That thing. If you think that's going to be the same situation you're going to be in if your life is in jeopardy, you're wrong. It's not going to be something standing way back there, just still. Your heart going to be racing 100 times a minute, and that person is going to be moving and trying to do stuff to you. So you sitting there taking deep breaths and steadying off, and is not going to be the same thing. You want to be familiar with your weapon. You want to know how to use it, but no, the range is just not going to be, the end all be all. It's just not going to happen. I've been lucky enough to, yeah. Hey, you and me both, bro. I mean, that's just what it is. If you haven't been in one, you have no clue. And I believe me, most of us think we're tough. Maybe we were tough at one time. But as soon as somebody put hands on you now, and the repercussions you're going to get from it now, it's going to be totally different. And you could be ignorant or, feel, I'm so bad, all you want. It's just not going to happen. Nature just not going to allow it to be.
Snail said he don't want to wrestle Bobby.
And Bobby don't want to wrestle snails.
Trust me.
I am very strong. I'm excellent. But what I have been able to do over the years is not the same thing I could do now, I'm sure. But in my mind, I'm sure I feel like I can do everything I always did, but that's not how it worked. And I think the last fight showed me that.
I did something to my shoulder when I tried to arrest this guy. I got to fight.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I hurt my shoulder. But the whole time, and this was like weeks after he hurt his shoulder, but he had his hurt shoulder. And one day I was giving him a massage, and he had a knot in his back. I said, "It ain't even your shoulder. It's your growing pains, old age."
So, me and this guy got into a fight or whatever, and, he lost or whatever, and he went to the hospital. But shit, I think I should have went to the hospital too. And I'm like, I've been in so many fights in my life, but I
Yeah.
know I can fight.
Yeah. And you see what Hands in the Dirt said. He a compact back veteran.
Mhm.
I've seen some seasoned soldiers freeze up
Exactly.
when it got hot.
And see, like in that situation, there'd be people that never been in a fight. They never been in a fight, and then they get into a situation that's hot, and they don't know why they react in the way. They just can't move. They can't react. Now, I know my issue, and I'm not afraid to say it. Public speaking is an issue to me. I do a lot of stuff to try to work on it, but I'm somebody who's naturally good at that. I already expect it to happen because I did it so many times that I know it is an issue. People don't know that when somebody jump in their face and try to hurt them, or more, what's gonna happen? They don't know. They have no clue. I know. I'm that person. I will fight the whole crew, even though I know it's useless. I'm gonna do it anyway because that's just who I am.
Yeah.
And I've done it so many times. I already know that. I can't just say, I have done it. You come up to me with you and your boys, me and your boys all gonna fight. That's just all to it. I ain't got to always win. I have won some, but I have not too. So.
Oh, hey, thank you. I was going to say hey again. Thank you, Robin Caesar.
Yes, thank
she
you.
Said, family, please, what may come your way. Black's Tropical, have a wonderful trip. We appreciate you, Soil Sister. I took care of the troll. But yeah, I think it'll be good for you to do like a series on safety and protection, or just to give some scenarios of what may happen and how you can, protect or defend yourself, or how y'all went through training. But I think that'll be a good series to kind of just for people to prepare themselves.
Yeah. So me and Spoon, we talked about this a lot, and this was something that he may still do it. He's not feeling the best right now, but Spoon has so many skills. He has so much talent, so much training.
Thank you, Hudson.
And I have talked to him. Me and him got the same mindset when it came to law enforcement and how to treat people and how people should, respect and talk to people. But, we both know, how we will react in the heated situation. Spoon is trained in all this stuff. He is a trainer in this stuff. So, the weapons, like he's a trainer and all that stuff. I was excited to see that he was going to come and share some of the knowledge with people, but it's hard when you actually have come from that to actually talk who haven't. And what's his name? Say he's a combat vet. I don't know. I just States, yeah, States. Like the stuff he has seen, the training that he has been through, you can't hold when you actually talk about that stuff, because people think you're trying to make yourself sound bad. I have no issues at all. I don't want to convince nobody that I'm tough or bad or nothing, because I already know
who you are.
You come,
yeah,
I got you. So put that on nobody. I don't try to make nobody believe it or think it, because I'm so confident in me and who I am and what I can do that I don't need nobody else to have that, that belief in me, except my wife. She needed to know that if it came down to it, I got her. But, it's just one of those things. If you don't prepare yourself, you don't get yourself ready for any situation, any given situation. If you can think of it, it can happen. Just have a plan for it. When it comes to a situation where your life may or in jeopardy, if you've never been in that situation, know that it may not go the way you want it to. So have another plan, have another recourse. Yeah. Of course, be the person that you need to be to protect yourself and your family. have that plan. But if it didn't go the way you have an auto, because you need to survive and your family needs to survive, and you need to be able to make sure that person don't do that to you or nobody else again. So
Here, my old man, a news reporter. All right, Stacy. But like Led talked about something so important, getting your kids prepared. I say get your entire family prepared. It's just like, remember in school you used to have fire drills.
Mm-hmm.
I said today, fire drills. We used to have them in school. I don't know if the kids still have them. I've been out of school a long time. Hope they do. But you need fire drills at home. What are you gonna do? My dogs are trained to go. We don't have to give too many commands, and this is what you want. You want your entire family. Like, it doesn't do any good if Bobby ready and I'm up like, what I'm supposed to do? What you want me to do? He'll be looking like, look, be quiet. Let's just go. So preparing your entire family. You got to get yourself together. You got to get your family together. So
this, and it just ties into everything that we do. The homesteading. This is, we don't have to grow. We want to grow for our peace of mind. We want to be able to feed ourselves regardless. And we want to be able to eat the best foods. So we do that. So that's all a part of preparing, because if it actually goes bad, if the stores are not open to eat, we want to still be able to have the skills to be able to eat.
Yeah.
So it's all a part of it. And it's no different than protecting yourself and knowing that there's a plan for
the what else.
Yeah. If something happens.
And I am more, and I'm at the age where our health is very important. Like, when you were younger, it wasn't a thing because I'm healthy. Even though at our age, you still get days where you like, I'm healthy. I can eat. I can do what I want. Well, I know that we have to take care of ourselves and each other. We can grow old together and be prepared. Because if I'm broke down or he broke down, then he got to worry about dragging me, or I can't drag him. I got a bad back. But I have to get myself together. So I have this broken back that is always hurting. I have nerve damage, whatever. But I can't use that I have to find a way to get my body and my mind prepared. So that's the thing. Having your entire family ready to do so. Homesteading. The benefits. I know that what we buy out of the stores, I don't care if it's green, what kind of lean meat it is, or organic, whatever. I don't know that. I know what the packs say, but I know what we got at home. I know what we raising. And I know a lot of people say, oh, I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. If it's going to help us be healthier, mind, body, I will raise our livestock. I will feed it the best food. I will give it the best life, because it's going to return to us the best. So I say raise and grow your own groceries as much as you can.
Yeah. For our safety concern, if y'all haven't seen that video where we visited the Sunshine, the story he told about, having intruder, and the fact that him and Sunshine have measures already set aside, and all he had to do is say a word or two, and both of them jumped into action. Okay, so not something that you actually see happening before it happened, but you actually need to be prepared in case they do. You can't wait until a situation gets dire before you actually think about it, because it can happen at any time. Believe me, they know, because the situation where they saw people be victims of this kind of stuff, and everybody's gonna be like, not me, there's a term they call the general public sheep, because you wander around grazing and being unaware that's actually looking down, getting ready to prey on you. So somebody needs to be able to protect the people that's unaware. And you can't wait until the situation get bad. You can't wait for the wolf to sit there and be chewing on your neck.
Yeah.
To talk about,
let me get it together. Yeah, what I'm supposed to do? You got to know.
Yeah.
Off top. So, definitely prepare. Draw up a safety plan. Mm-hmm. Fire drill.
Get your mind out the sheep mindset and more, sheepdog, or actually is not just sitting there waiting for the bad person to take advantage of.
Yeah. You have to have your wits about you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just, and it's not hard. It's not like you got to live your life just thinking, or, I got to prepare, I got to do it, and then live your life. But always know you got that knowledge, that skill in your mind. When you need it, it's going to pop right there.
You don't have to harp on it.
Nope.
Because once you get it and you proficient, it'll just be there.
Just keep it sharp.
Yeah, it'll just be there. Situation come, it'll surprise you. But guess what? You can't be surprised if you never done nothing to prepare for any situation. And then when the situation comes, you sitting there like, and that's any situation. If you never prepared if you can't go to the store for a long period of time, what you gonna do for food? Money ain't finna do you no good. If you ain't never prepared, if somebody come in your house, what you gonna do? It's too late to really think about it at that particular point. Yeah. So you have to do something. If somebody's in your face, what are you gonna do? Can you do anything? What's the best course of action for you? Of course, every situation is a little different, but you have to actually have that thought in your mind, and so you can actually be prepared. And then when that situation happens, if it happens, it do just, you will have it. It'll already be something that you already thought of, and you can react off of that thought that you already had, and you can go about your life because now you are prepared,
and your family is prepared. Because if something happens, it's not like it. So he got to know that I don't have to sit here and explain to Sherry, do this, that, and the third, and how to put your socks on, and blah, blah, blah. Like, I need to say, hey, if he nudge me and one signal,
all right, Snails,
you need to be able to be on the go. He's saying, what's going on? Mm-hmm. So always be prepared. Snails, we'll see you Sunday. I'll call you Sunday, Snails, but always be prepared. It is super important.
Yes, on everything. There's some things that there's some second admit that we're not 100% on, but we have all the basics, and it just some of the things that, like, I know I need a bigger generator that can run the house for a while. Because I know we have situations where storms come up a little bit. So having a generator that actually can run some key things in the house for a couple of days is something that's important.
As long as it can run the freezer, the deep freezer, and the refrigerator, I'm happy. I don't need the TV, the AC. No, I can be well, I want my food to be right. Don't food, but I don't need AC. I can go sit outside, get some air, open the windows. Certain things you got to learn to be uncomfortable for certain things, but let some things go so you can have the important things top notch. My freezer, we got 2 refrigerators and 1 deep freezer. I need all.
Yeah, and we're in the process of actually doing something to remedy that too. We will talk to y'all about that when we actually pull the trigger, or if I'm sure we're gonna pull the trigger, but it's just. And it's one of those things that is needed in me because I'm, it's my responsibility
to make sure we good.
Yeah, I'm the man and I'm the protector, and I need to protect, our family. So I take all responsibility for that.
And I respect that.
If I make a bad decision and things go bad, it's my fault.
Yeah, I respect that. I don't hate growing out the box. I don't argue or anything. I'll say, hey, babe, let's think about this, that, and the third. And we'll think about it. I mean, this, but he's thinking a little too long. But I understand because I know my husband's brain. So, but the benefits is what I keep beating in his head. And he know. So he just gotta, next week, I'm gonna be like, okay. But yeah, that's the thing. He know me, I know him. He not gonna pressure. Well, he do try to certain things like eat this or eat that, and I'm just like, no, I don't think so. But we know each other, so I know not to just be like, oh, I want this, that. We need to just do. You got to have each other back. Think about it that way. Things will turn out good for both of y'all. So yeah, we got a couple things in the works that will help us in these type of situations where we won't be freaked out that we losing so much stuff or it's just crazy. And that'll be a whole nother coming up, and it'll help. It's a huge help, but
and hopefully it'll help everyone else. Yes,
yeah.
But that is just us bringing y'all along with what we are doing, and maybe it'll be an idea with you, or maybe it not. It won't, but it's okay either way.
We're gonna put the information out there and show you how important and beneficial it is with an entire series that might be like months. It's gonna be a long series, but it's going. So Melissa said, yes, so thankful for our generator. Was upset. Hubby spent, I can't say hubby, right? I need to say, yeah, okay. Hubby spent that money at first, but over the years, it has been really handy.
Yes.
Yeah. And their generator, is set up so that it's right in. So they don't have to go out there and crank nothing up, and it doesn't, is he put that generator in when they built that house. Smart move.
Yes.
Smart move. So,
and that's something I definitely, need to get in with, because that's one of the things that's vital. Like, we live in a storm area, and we going to go through it. It's not if we're going to go through it, and I need to be prepared for it.
And she didn't understand, but she understand now. So sometimes your spouse can, but eventually it's like, oh, okay, that made a lot. I'm glad we did. So that's the thing, compromising and having each other back. So he made a executive decision, and it saved a lot of time. What's up, Soil Sister?
What's up, man?
So let me see. Freezer talk. I have jugs of frozen water in my freezer in case of a blackout. Yeah, I say life straws. How much water I can save, but but yeah.
In a situation where power been out for longer than 3 or 4 days.
When I think the longest one hurricane came through and we were out of power, maybe 5 days at the most. But what I did was I brought, in our old townhouse then, I brought everything upstairs that I needed just in case it flooded. I had a cooler, had perishable items. If it flooded, I could be upstairs for a couple days, hopefully until the water recedes. That's what I was thinking. No flood damage at my. What happened was the power went out. So what do I do now? Well, I had a brain. A couple days before the storm, I bought wood for the grill, choco, all this good stuff. So the power went out. I had a couple days that my food was good. I didn't go in out of the freezer. I ate a whole lot of dry cereal. I didn't want it to go to waste. And I'm hungry, so I cooked on the grill. I cooked hot dogs, whatever was melting the fastest. I cooked that first. But are you gonna always be in a situation where you can cook on the grill and so prepare for anything? And
at the least, I mean, I know. I mean, 2 days is can be common. with a big storm, because the whole area is going to be tore up, and they got to repair the system for the whole area. So 2 days, you should be prepared to be able to make it through at least that. Any more than that, I don't know what kind of situation will be warranted for more than that, but if it's more than that, you probably shouldn't be wherever you at. You probably should be trying to find a family someplace other than where you stay. But if you're going to try to be home, you need to be prepared for at least 2 or 3 days of not having power.
Yeah. Soil Sister said long-term situations. So, we have a plan situations, but AC, TV, certain things, like I said, nothing in the house, even lights. I can go without lights because I can do what I need to do during the day. At night, it's time to lay down and go to sleep. I like sleeping in a dark house anyway. My husband like the TV, but as long as we can eat, I can deal with the heat. I can learn to deal with the heat or the cold. We got enough stuff to keep us warm. So long-term situations.
Tell me what you would consider a long-term situation, and get in that situation, because I say a tornado or a hurricane is going to be the worst. Now if you're talking about something like somebody dropping a bomb, I mean that's something that
we don't even. The longest I've been in Virginia without power was 11 days. We had the entire town had no power, no anything, and that was after, was it Irma, Melissa, or something? One of them storms. We had no power for 11 days, and it was cool. And Tave was little at the time. The sun came up, we were up and at it. Outside, he was playing, doing his thing, and when it started getting dark, we were back in the house. So
in a place like where you were from, y'all not accustomed as much. The East Coast, like trucks are standing by when they hear a storm coming, and they racing to the East Coast to actually be able to put all this infrastructure back together. But when you someplace way up north, inland a little bit, that's a long way for them to go because they weren't expecting way up there, So it could be longer there, but for each person, the situation will be a little different. And there's been places where they never got storms and then they got one, and their trees are not cut out for that wind. They roads are not cut out for that. Everything is sitting low, and so when the water comes, it's a whole mess. So I mean, but it can also hit us worse than they ever have. And we could be in a worse situation than but that'd be a chance that you take when you stay.
Melissa, hurricane parties are a thing.
So when you stay and a storm is coming, hey, it's a chance you take, and you can hope that it only be a couple of days. But once you make that decision to stay, you may not be able to leave after that. So you have to make that decision and live with it. You know what I mean? So I can't think of 3 weeks or more.
3 weeks or more, we living.
Yeah, we'll be all right
We'll be all right.
But it'll be we'll be good.
Because we can eat. Our rabbits reproduce like crazy. The quail,
a grill,
good. Eggs.
Tons
of food.
Yeah, it's meat back there. A grill. It ain't a freezer. So, we'll be all right. But the thing is, it's just one of those things you have to actually think about before it actually happens, so you can actually know. But if you haven't made none of the preparations, you need to go to a family member house somewhere in some other state, out of the way of anything that can happen. Do not stay where you at.
that's why it's important to have a community. I mean, we have family. I have family in Savannah. My husband family in Savannah. We have family in different states. We also have a community that are not blood that we will look out for each other too.
Mm-hmm.
That's just more family. So you definitely want to build a community. You don't want to be in the world alone pretty much because I'm all alone. You want to build a community and have your family.
Yeah. That's the important thing about what we do when we throw the SoilFamily Expo, where we actually get to meet each other. Mm-hmm. We build relationships that are real, that actually will last a long time. Like, I'm sure if we got in a dire situation, if we needed to, we can call Spoon, we can call Dorsha and Sunday. We can call people and they would not let us be hurt like that.
Yeah.
So, on top of family members and friends that we have. So it's important that you actually get to know people and build. And if you're doing it this way, why not get to meet the people that you actually you talking to, you chatting with? They could be people that I'm serious, you will build some amazing relationships for the rest of your life.
Lifelong.
And you never know. It could be people right here in this chat that y'all just a little bit, but when y'all meet each other, y'all gonna just click just like that, and y'all are lifelong friends. Y'all now visiting each other, and kids and our friends, and y'all going to each other events and parties and birthdays and all that stuff. And stuff you never have met otherwise. So let me tell you, me, Spoon, Sunday, not broke.
Line crush. You thinking of guys?
Time to grow. Like, we are guys. We're not. We're more introvert kind of people. We're not people that actually will just go out and just meet people. We have to be put in a situation to actually get to know them because of the situation. And if it wasn't for the SoilFamily Expo, we would have never actually built any kind of relationship with each other, because we're not the type of people that actually just go out and just say, hey, what's up? Unlike, Lioncrest, like Broke Farmer, like a Lair Farmer, like these guys, they love to talk and meet people. They just they outgoing people, and you'll be amazed at the amazing people you will put in a situation to meet them. And you would have never just walked down the street and say, hey, my name is Bobby. Nice to meet you, kind of thing. Because that's not me. I'm funny about the people that I meet. So therefore I'm always kind of weary, because that's who I am. And it served me well. So there's other guys just like that will probably fit right in and actually be amazed at the fact that we get along as good as we do, because we're so much alike. And we typically will meet people like Broke and Lioncrest and Lair Farmer, because they will walk up to us and say, and start talking to us. Then we'll start talking back. You probably think all, because we just don't go yabbity cautious on the people that we talk to, because we typically know how people can be. So coming to an event, you just put in a situation where there's no reason why you would mean me any harm, and we just start talking and finding out that you're a great person. So it is important, guys. So I suggest everybody, once you get a chance, reach out to some people, and actually, when you get a chance to meet them.
Yeah, it's some great people out here. It's some doozies. It is. So you do have to be careful. But it's some great people. Overall, we have mess. some great people. So,
and some people you just won't jive with. It's nothing wrong with that.
That's life.
You know, you don't have to not like them. You just know that they're just not for you.
They're not your cup of tea.
Yeah, and you can respect them and be cool with them from that distance. You know, but people that you be like, wow, you know, it's cool.
So I'm gonna answer this question. Goron out the box said, any thoughts about what happens if the animals don't survive a storm or the storm? And if the animals don't, well, we have a series coming up, and we're gonna break all that down. Could we do not just Black's Tropical, but what anybody could do to be able to prepare for what if your animals don't survive a storm or get blown away? Because the day we heard that, you know, a storm came through here and my entire farm was gone. Not it had blown down.
It was gone.
It was gone.
His field was completely empty.
Completely empty. So we're gonna talk about that in the series we coming up. I mean, that we have coming up, and yeah, we got to, because you can't always say that, hey, it's time to cook. Let's process this meat, because what if it's gone? So you want to process some of it ahead of time, but you want to be able to store it so that it's safe to eat in 2 or 3 years. So, you know, I'm not too fond of canning, trying my hand a little bit here and there, but I want to make sure
is an excellent option. It is. You know, you need to be able to learn how to can some meats,
all of these
vegetables, all the stuff you can eat for a long time out of canned foods. You know,
dehydrating is great.
Yeah,
you know, it's so, and that's what we gonna get into the preserving part, because we grow tons of fruit. We can't eat all this fruit. We can't ship fruit. I mean, last year somebody reached out to us for fruit so that they can do something with it. We couldn't even figure out how we gonna send them this fruit. So, you know, it's so many other things, and dehydrating sometimes take away from some of the flavor. You can't.
But who cares if it actually will keep you alive? Taste is not
a thing. You need to put some nutrients in your body. So with this prepping series we got coming up in a couple weeks or so, we're gonna what we can do with different things that we grow and raise.
Most things don't come out of nowhere. You have advance warning, and there's certain things you can do to prepare for, you know, a situation that might arise. I mean, the simple things like filling your bathtub all the way up with water, filling sinks up with water.
That's the first thing Mom said.
Getting buckets, 5-gallon buckets, fill them up with water.
Yep. Every time a storm comes, my mama call. My mom live in Virginia. She fill the tubs in the sink up, Cherie, because yes, Mom. Okay. She said, because if you need to flush your toilet, you need to wash up, you got water in the tub for a couple days. You're right. You're right. Clean your trash cans out, because
the water in the tub in the sink will be for us to drink. We will use the bathroom, and the toilet will be stink, and we will go outside.
Dig a hole.
But the water is for us to drink. And
but that's what my mom always said to me, is you got a way to flush the toilet for a few days, and you know, if you stuck in the house or whatever. So it made sense. But yeah, you know, if poop really got serious, you're gonna find a way. Bathroom, and you gotta find a way to live through everything. Just like the last 2 years, you know, we've been sat down for a reason, but now we have to find a way to live through this and not be prisoners at home because we're afraid of everything. Some things you pump your brakes and say, let me see what's going on, but you figure out a way to be safe and carry on so you can live through these things.
Yes, it is very, very important to have somebody with you. I mean, to me, I couldn't imagine going through a situation like that without nobody. You know what I mean? Yeah. So there's a lot of people who prefer to be on their own. That is not an ideal or pleasant situation. Yeah. Grant you guys, and I know y'all don't know this. Y'all might not know this. Spoon Sunshine knows this. I'm sure other people been in the situation know this. this is the perfect opportunity for you to become a victim, because there's other people who stayed during these storms, not because they had nowhere to go.
Because they waiting on
They're
you
waiting to go into your house,
to see what you got
in your
going
stores, your whatever. They know that a lot of stuff is not working. They know law enforcement can't get around to a lot of stuff. So they think you gone. So they coming in your house to take what you got. They are breaking in these stores, and I mean, it happens every time. You know, general public is all the time. When you leave your house, these people go in your house. They are actually in your house during the storm.
Yep.
While people are running or ducking in their house, they're inside your house. They're actually walking around in that weather to go into your house, you know. And if you're there, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, I remember
you can't call nobody.
When the I guess it was the National Guards that policed the area when they locked the city down during a storm, and we were sitting right in the front. You know how little the front was? We were sitting right in the walkway in the door, and when they were like, nope, it's dark, you got to go in the house. And that was, you know, you got to be ignorant to sit there and argue with them, because all they doing is keeping you and your neighbor safe, and that's their job. So we just got them and went in the house. But you know, think about how many people. That's my house. Get up, go in the house.
Yeah, think about it. I mean, people just don't really realize it. There's no power. That means generally there's no phone or whatever. You know, the towers will be down because of the storms that tore them all up, and you can't reach out to nobody. Now, the bad man, he decided, hey, I know they got some nice stuff in their house. I'm gonna go in there, and I know it ain't up but one person there that live there. I'm gonna go in there and beat them up, kill them, whatever. Sorry, they're gonna hurt them and take what they got. Who gonna know? Who gonna know? Most of the neighbors are gone, or they are ducking and hiding, so they definitely not gonna see anything. You know, what can happen to, you know, I don't want to happen to a female that can actually, that's living on her own, and bad man who always been looking at her decide this is my opportunity.
Yeah, take advantage of anybody vulnerable.
Yeah, so you know, just be careful. You know, even with this stuff, you know, with the weapons and all this stuff, these people know you got them. They want them. You got the jury. They know you got it. I mean, we're walking through all this weather with people electronics. What's the like, you wetting the stuff up? It ain't be no good when you get where it's going. Like, they actually walking, taking people TVs, and all this stuff with the wind blowing 50 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour.
I remember seeing some guys when I first moved to Savannah. I remember seeing some guys walking down the street with this huge TV. I had never seen a TV that big. They had something over it was pouring down, raining. Where are they going in the rain? But somebody asked, have we canned rabbit? Not yet. Not yet. But yeah, you definitely want to stay on your A game. Get that plan together. Not to scare anybody, or you know, and it's not even about. It's you know, we have storms here. We have, you know, hurricanes, or is that about all we have that might run through? And they don't get too bad, but then other places they get terrible, like down here in the South, Virginia. I know we get ice storms, snowstorm, and sometimes crazy. I saw Wayne saying that they had the hurricane one year, and then they had that ice storm that totally knocked Texas out the box. It was crazy. So you definitely want to be prepared just in case a storm come through, and you don't want your family, your kids. It's not easy to explain to a 2-year-old that y'all can't eat or y'all can't do this because you haven't prepared anything. Like, it's not a game. And these storms are real. They are real. So
you're right, Maria. That is great. And faith that any container that you could find that's of size, definitely
fill it up.
Water is so important. Water is so important, and hey, taking a bath is not. Be comfortable enough in who you are and who you with to realize that look here, this ain't gonna be pretty. This is you finding me sexy because we can't wash for a couple days or a week.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. It just,
buy some wipes, y'all. You got a whole bunch of wipes. You can use them for a couple days. Use one wipe, just fold it up. So
areas,
it'll get you through a couple days.
Yeah.
So Psalm said, I'm back. What did I miss? Mike said they gave away Ginger. He said, I'm just kidding. That's funny. Hey, Bounce, how you doing?
What's up?
Yeah, she is babysitting. It happened during Hurricane Harvey. I stayed in my home, locked and loaded. That's right. Because you never look. Be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Be prepared.
I remember one situation in particular, which upset me because it was a guy. He was in his home, and some younger men decided they was going to break into his house. Well, once they did, he shot him. They kicked the door down, and he protected himself. And they bashed this man like he was in the wrong for their kid busting into somebody else's house.
Mm-hmm.
People are weird. Like there's very little accountability in the world today. Feel like they should be able to do whatever they want, regardless. But they feel like other people should have rules when it's come to dealing with them.
Yeah.
So hey, let me treat you however I want to treat you, but you better treat me a certain way. No, that's not how it goes. And be aware of that's the people you have to be worried about because they feel like your life, your things are not important. So you ain't got to worry about what they think about it. You got to think about how to protect yourself and your family and your things from that mindset.
Yeah. 2A radio account. Yeah. My thing with, prepping and protection, you'll never see me do a video and whatever I'm prepping. You might see me canning something. You can only see me canning a couple what we got going on because to me that's important. That's my safe space. That is my personal life. So I don't show our preps. I don't show, our protection. We don't give everything because to me that's important to know because you never know who watching. And they taking what you putting on here and using it against you later on. So to me it's important to keep a lot of things to yourself. We can share without sharing too much.
Mm-hmm. That is very important, guys. I mean, there's a lot of situations where you'd have went and bought you a nice big old TV. You'd have put that box out on the curb. Now all your neighbors know that you got a nice new big TV. Maybe they want your nice big TV.
Mm-hmm.
But then now they know where they can get one, right? And they know why. They're your neighbors. They know exactly when you come and go. Just, so certain things you want to think about before you do. I know it's not easy. I know it's not something that you should have to do, but definitely have to do because, the wolf ain't trying to play fair. Like, give you a knife, as a sheep and tell you I'm about to come. No, he want to jump you from behind when you're not looking and you totally not aware.
Mm-hmm.
So just be careful, guys. I mean, it's a mindset and it's something that's going to be hard, but maybe us talking about it, maybe other people talking about it will get you to think about
the simple things. Mm-hmm. Don't go too far left with it.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it simple. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
We get storms. The heat can knock your power out. The cold can start an electric fire. I mean, it's so many scenarios that happen every year in your town. Hurricanes, ice storms, snowstorms, just, freak storms, whatever. Tornadoes, floods. Look at Kentucky. Come on. Simple things that you never think of, and then you might be thinking too far left. Think about the things we go through every year.
And if, you're in one of them places that get, these storms, hurricanes, tornadoes, or whatever, all you have to do is think, if it comes from this direction, I need to go that direction. So I need to have somebody over here that I can rely on if I need to go that way.
Because guess who's going with you?
If it's coming the other way, you need to go the other way. You need to have somebody prepared. If you're going to decide to stay, prepared to stay, but be prepared to suffer whatever consequences come with you staying.
Yeah.
Just, don't blame nobody else, because, we have these evacuations and we all been guilty of it, and people decide not to leave. Okay, well, you can't drive police cars through, 10 foot of water. The firefighters can't get through 10 foot of water. You there, and you're going to be there until the water go away.
My thing is, when you get evacuated, the whole damn town, the whole city, the whole state, I'm like,
the bad guys are staying, though, believe
but
that.
The bad guys are staying. It's not saying 100% running, but if you got 80%, even at 50% of everybody going the same way, trying to get out. Look at Florida when it's time to evacuate. You ain't going south. Everybody coming northwest, trying to get away from the East Coast. Definitely getting out of the South. Look at the gas stations are running out of gas. People stranded on the highways.
No
water. No. One year I was like, I'm not leaving, because I'm gonna be on the highway trying to get to Atlanta. It's gonna take me 16 hours to get there. I stayed home. I hunkered down, brought everything upstairs, and I knew if it get crazy, I just gotta ride it out. And I'm sorry I did this, and my family wasn't too happy. I gotta think about, I'm about to be in traffic trying to get 3 hours up the road. It might take me 2 days. How many people were stuck out there? Think about an ice storm coming or a snowstorm coming. I'm not saying it'll never happen here, because we don't get ice and snow. It snowed one year. It's wet, Blue Lovey's mind. Snow? She said, where are we? I said, we in Savannah. It snowed like crazy that shut Savannah down. So think about those situations. Don't get caught off guard. Look, when we were little, it was fun and games. We're going to go play chocolate, and I'm going to take a cold bath, because that's what my daddy used to make us do. But you had things in plan, but it's only getting worse.
And just all you have to do is be accountable for your choices. If you decide to stay, whatever happens, you can't blame the electric company because they ain't got there fast enough. Because the reason they told you to leave is because you probably weren't going to have power for a very long time.
It's going to take time.
Just know that whatever decision you make is yours. You got to live with it, and that's fine. No wrong. Everybody's situation is different, but it's your situation. I just say, if you're not the only one that's going to suffer from it, if you got kids,
they suffer the worst.
I suggest, in my opinion, and it's not my choice, that for death decision for, on your kids like that, the decision should be easy on that if you got kids, because that could be something that, if you die because of your decision making, that's one thing. What if you don't die?
You got to
but you know what I mean? Nobody can really tolerate that or live with that.
Yeah. Earthquakes. We had an earthquake in Georgia. He said, "What earthquakes in Georgia?" Yeah.
In Alaska.
It's real. The bad thing, kids are now so prone to this. When it hit the fan, and those kids that freak out when the phone go dead or they don't have something, learn to get those kids outside now. Fan, they ain't gonna have no electronics to play with. I mean, I know at our house, if I don't know, if we had a child to worry about that was glued to the TV or the laptop or something, we feeding animals, we going outside to play in the garden, just so they'll be ready. So they not in the house freaked out. Because our generator ain't charge my phone up. Ask my nephew. When he come, he like, this woman is crazy. Put that phone down. Go play. Go outside. Like sitting. No. So learn to take these little kids so that they do not. I know, it keep them company, but it's not always good. And if it hit the fan, that is gonna stress them kids out. Taking the phone from them, man. I had to call a popo.
A lot of people know that's the worst. That's the worst punishment you could do.
The worst. Like when we were little, let me tell you, if it snowed, when I grew up in Virginia, we lived in a neighborhood, the dump was around the street. We couldn't wait for it to snow. Boy, we were putting our clothes on. My mom would dryer probably ran 24/7. Because when we came in that house, we were pulling them clothes off. She was drying the neighborhood. Had a ball at that dump growing up. Kids now, it's snow. They can't go outside. My mom used to let us go play in the rain. She said, long as it ain't lightning and thunder, y'all good. Not anymore. These kids don't want to get their hair wet. So, I don't know, but all of our soil family and all of our family to be safe.
Yes.
We want y'all to think about the simple things. And hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, flash flooding at that, snow and ice storms, these things are not, but these are the every year life events that we can be better prepared for. So,
and see, and like, back then when we were coming up and neighbors and community was something different. You look out for each other. Everybody kind of watched out, when I say everybody, the majority of people, because there were bad people back then too. We don't necessarily have that now. We tend to, not treat our fellow man the same or with respect, and we don't build those relationships like that. We have neighbors and we all familiar with each other. We probably could be closer to them, but we all friendly. We all
good. We got phone numbers. Look, I can text my neighbors and see them cross the. People got busy lives, but we connected. We are connected. The power ain't gonna go out around there, and our neighbors next door starving because they need something. Look, we got it all, and y'all may have something that we don't have. Like, so this is why it's good to connect. Know your neighbors. You ain't got to be all in their business. You don't have to have them all in yours, but at least be, what do you call it? Familiar with each other.
Yep, that is so true. There's so many things that we didn't think of, especially when we were younger. Like, we didn't think things would be quite as bad, And just like today, like, it's probably a lot of things that we were unaware of that was going on because we didn't have social media and all this good old stuff. But things are real today, and everybody.
Your brother listening, say hi to him.
What's up, bro?
Hey, Stefan. That's my middle brother. I got a baby brother, an older brother, a middle brother. I got 3 middle brothers, an older and a baby. Hey, Stefan. He is the introverted brother.
Yeah, Stefan is he another one. He just
like we would be doing this if he was here. He would be like this.
Yeah, and see, when I first met Stefan, his behavior, like, looking away and not acting like he's not paying attention and that, and I laughed because I knew exactly where his head was at and his mind was at. I have no reason to trust this dude, and I don't know if I like him. So why waste my time? Try to deal with it. But then, get to know him, you start talking, and then he start loosening up, and that's just how that goes with certain people. You have to be put in a situation to actually learn, get to start talking and getting to know him. So and he's exactly like that.
Mike, yeah. We stayed outside till the street light came on.
Mm-hmm.
It won't no otherwise stay outside. My mama was coming. And that part you ain't because she was going to embarrass you in front of everybody. We knew. And she get to hollering, oh yeah, it's time to go. Time to go.
Man, she always acting up. Man, you better go because man, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah. And I didn't play those games with my mama until I was a teenager. She would be like, you be home before it get dark. Okay, out, beating the streets. And we would stand up like out of the neighborhood until it got dark. Went home just because we were trying her, but we knew better.
You're 100% right, Jose. I mean, it's just it's a mindset, and if you're right, you will kind of prepare yourself without even trying to. It's a way of thinking, and it's sad, but I always got to, when I walk into a place, I got to be prepared, and I do it without even trying. But certain places, certain restaurants, I don't want to be in because there's no real way to be prepared to be in that place.
Ooh, like yesterday, like he is so ready for everything. Now I'm ready for everything. We were coming out of Home Depot, and I was watching people moving around the store. I'm like, what he got in that towel? He was like, who? The dude that just went in the store. Why he got a towel wrapped up? I said, he didn't even look like he worked here. We were like, yeah, to the car, let's go. I mean, automatically, like I picked up on something that was a little, yeah, let's go. We ain't lost nothing here, but let me tell y'all a little bit about me. I got the best brothers in the world. I am the baby and the only girl. I have the most amazing brothers. I love them to pieces. I love how we get along. I love how we get along. We can have cookouts, family reunions. It's just me, my brothers, our spouses, kids, stuff like that. It's amazing. I love my brother. So y'all say hello to my brother listening in the back. Just say hello, S&M. S&M Garden.
He'll never get on the chat.
He'll never get on the chat. But he watching. So y'all, he is the man behind that awesome garden over there at S&MJ's Garden. Oh, yeah. Congratulations on your 100 subscribers, bro. Y'all did that. Get you a custom URL now. I'm proud of y'all. But I'm definitely proud of that garden because y'all grew enough food for the entire community.
Did it. I mean, they really did it.
Hello, brother in the back. There you go, happy life. Yeah, so my brothers are awesome. And I'm not just saying that. I know everybody don't get along with their spouses. My brothers put me in the dryer. I mean, they siblings. My brothers put me in the dryer when I was little, and I had to fight all my life. That type of brother. I had one of those too, but yeah, we grew up as kids. We grew up like kids. We went out, we had a great life growing up. And it was a blessing to be able to grow up with 5 brothers and be the baby and the only girl because they taught me how to be tough. But I just had to say that because I knew my brother was listening. But that's real life. That's real life, So yeah, he's having stuff on. Wait. Did they start the dryer? Happy life. We ain't even gonna talk about those stories. They did a soil sister bad. They made sure I was tough as nails. Street sense, book sense. I got a little bit of all of it. Toughness, broken back now, but still, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. I'm just saying. So yeah, I'm the baby of 7. It was good and bad. Let me tell you, when we got grown, it got off because we got grown. You know how it is in your teen. As kids, it was great. We were great. We played. I remember my first back injury. Me and Stefan was sliding down the hill at the dump, and the inner tube turned around. What we do? Hit a hay bale backwards. Yeah, so it was great. You two look so comfy. I'm getting ready to go to bed, y'all, because I want to go to the beach early in the morning. So, I get up with Jesus and the chickens. So,
Hey, Jose, this is what we do with fam. So we got to connect. We want y'all to know who we are, what we're about. We definitely about community and relationships and, being prepared for the what else issues that may come about. And if there's something that we can say or do that actually will prepare everybody for a bad situation, and we want y'all to do the same for us. Because there may be some things that we haven't thought about, and y'all have, and we definitely take everything in consideration. Yeah. So
we appreciate y'all.
It's a family, you know what I mean? So it's us getting together and being about each other.
Yeah. We're going to see how long that lasts, Ronnie. We're going to be at the beach like, dang, I wonder if we could have found this tree. If we could have went over here, we probably could have found, I want fruit. So
the ones that I want, I'm sure I can, snails will be.
Yeah. So we had to save space for snails because we definitely, y'all, it's plants down here that y'all can't even see.
Yeah, they can't see all that stuff. It's crazy. It's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, and they big. So I definitely see him when we get to Savannah. When we get to West Palm and then Savannah.
Man, we got some stuff that you won't,
until we do a garden tour.
Well, you won't see because they don't sell them. Like you won't see them nowhere else because they really don't sell them nowhere that I seen. Definitely not that far north.
Mm-hmm.
As Savannah. So if you lived in Savannah, you ain't never saw some of these plants.
Yeah, we never saw them. So yeah, don't be jealous. Go to the beach. The beach is my happy place, I call it. But now I found out that the garden too and my animals are my happy place. So I don't have to run. I love the beach. And I absolutely love the beach the further south you go because the water is clear. And I can get in there. Even though I know the sharks are out there and they still come in the clear water. I just be on alert.
Jose, man, I really don't envy Florida when it comes to them storms because there's really nowhere to run. And at some point, you just stuck on the highway in your car during that storm, and that's not a good thing either. So, I don't envy that. It's a beautiful growing community. The water is spectacular.
Feel great too.
Yeah, man. And there's a lot of advantages for being down here, but that is not one.
Yeah. The water feel good because once you get fried, getting to the beach, you want to get in so you can cool off. Then you get out and you get fried again, and you get back in so you cool off. So yeah, it's a whole process.
Actually felt so good this weekend. These last couple of days that I couldn't believe I was in Florida last year. Miami, man, that thing burned us up.
Like the day his shirt was only wet to the bottom of brother, and not his entire shirt being wet. So it was nice.
That job was nice. Crazy.
But Melissa, I got my black elephant ear. Can you believe it? I thought I was growing it. I bought a Black Magic. What do you call that?
What is that?
I bought a Black Magic. What do you call it? Bulb from Home Depot, and it wasn't Black Magic. Well, it turned another color. But look at that, baby. This thing is black. Oh my goodness. Can you see that? I have my black elephant ears. It is all black. The stem is black. Everything about this plant is black. I love it. I'm so proud of this plant. You're going to go home with us too. But I ain't gonna show y'all nothing else. Oh my goodness.
Give me one of them miracle berries.
One of the miracle berries. Yo. Oh. This one got fruit on it. That's the one over here.
These things have been coming. They're becoming so rare. Like nobody has them, and the people who have them trying to burn everybody up for them. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
But this is a nice ass plant. So this plant probably every bit of 3 years old, if not older.
Yeah. Okay. But it's loaded with buds and fruit. Oh my goodness. But yeah, y'all. A little show. Y'all know what that is?
Yeah. So never saw that before. Some of y'all might have.
Woo.
That is a variegated upright.
I was like, oh my God. I walked off while my husband was getting that huge vein.
Yeah, because we love the uprights. We got some big ones in the yard, but this is a variegated one. So that one had to come with us. And like when I say I never seen it, like we have places that's all over town that's actually growing uprights, but never saw a variegated.
Let's see. Pretty nice. What is a money tree good for? Started to buy one at Sam's.
Never grew a money tree.
I seen a whole bunch of them. They just grow wild. I was like, oh, that's the money tree. But I'm not sure. My black, they love the heat. So our black magic that we bought from Lowe's, what is the stem black and the flower? I mean, the plant is got a little green in it.
It's not totally black.
Not like these.
It has no other color. It's not, gray. It's not green. It's not white. No red in it. No nothing. It's just black.
Yeah. So, of course, we'll grow them out. You'll know when they ready. But yeah, they are beautiful. All black. We even got one that got a yellow stem. I don't know. But yeah, we got some new plants. So I want y'all to enjoy y'all weekend. We might catch the sunrise with y'all. I don't know. Be on vacation. Let's see. I'll trade you some honey. Give me that honey. Prepare and not wait until you hear the warning. That's right. Don't wait till you hear the warning. Get prepared. Yeah. They like moist areas. Alien uprights and elephant ears, and the Mickey Mouse is the only variegated we got now, but we have a princess elephant ear or alocasia or something. We got about 6 varieties. They all do great, but then we come down here and we like, yeah, let me get that.
I can't wait to see how that look when the leaves are huge. So
yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. And some of them don't like direct sun. Like my mammoth, they are not happy in the direct sun, but they get bigger and bigger. But they definitely need some shade. So we'll put all of these in some shade just so they don't stun them.
I'll trade some hostess.
Some hostas.
Hostas.
Hostas. My sister-in-law like hostas.
What is a hostas?
It's a plant.
Yeah.
If it's not edible, he really don't care. Next first, Mike. So, all right, y'all. We're going to let y'all go. We appreciate y'all. We may catch the sunrise in the morning. It's Saturday. But anyway, we might go live. Just catch the replay if you sleep. If not, if you hear a bell go off, just say, hey, that's Black's Trouble. But let me go see. I can just come to your yard and do my shopping, sis. You know it. Yeah, uprights. That's what this is. So it is a difference in an upright and an elephant ear. This is an upright. See how I just stick up They get huge leaves on it. 4 uprights. They don't just flop over like the elephant ears do.
I wonder where they came from all of a sudden. Because have anybody seen these before? Because maybe I just been missing them. Anybody seen these variegated ones?
Maybe I didn't pay them attention, but I didn't see. I'm not saying that they haven't been out here. I just don't pay attention. But the day I saw them, I was like, "You going home with me?" My Renaissance grandma, I'm gonna get with you when we get home, so we can get your fish to you.
Yeah, what?
Her banana.
Oh.
Yes. Have a blessed night. Great live, great live. All right, fam. Hostas are for eating too. I'm just saying. Melissa, you can eat hostas. We may go live in the morning. It will just be a pop up, and we'll probably just be at the beach or riding through South Beach or something. I don't know, but we definitely gonna go spend some time at the beach, and then I'll go get me some mangoes. No, I'm not. I'm gonna wait till I get the snail. So y'all be safe. Thank you, GT Junior. I've seen them at exotic plant stores in Atlanta. Okay.
Okay.
Happy Matt. SoilFamily.
So if they're up in Atlanta, they've been around. I've never seen them.
Never paid them attention yet.
Mm-hmm.
I preached in Publix. It did well. Yeah, they do good. They do good. They like to feed them. They'll get big, these Tauros. So y'all have a good night. We appreciate y'all. Hostas are like asparagus. Really? I know my sister-in-law grow hostas, but she grow a plant hosta. You can eat those things? I don't eat asparagus. So have an amazing night. We appreciate y'all. Thanks for all of the support and love and new members and super chats and all that good stuff. Yes. But y'all definitely prepare. We here. If you got any questions, Jose, we'll see you in a couple weeks. I got your email.
She didn't tell me about it.
He got an old man brain, y'all. All right, Robin. You don't remember nothing. He'd be like, "Oh, what did I do with this? You just set it down." Good night, y'all. Peace. Microwave now. Oh, I gotta go.